Hello, good morning and happy Monday. My name is Deirdre Coyne and this morning I am discussing the 3 tips to turn anxiety into action. So what if we didn't fear fear? What if we could, from a cognitive behavioural perspective, what if we could think differently and do things differently? So the first step is to perhaps embrace anxiety as a motivational signal. So what if we saw it instead of something that we needed to get rid of, if we saw it as something that our body was trying to message us to say that this needs to change. So seeing anxiety as a signal for change. And what if we could identify the signals of or the triggers of anxiety, and that might then give us that signal to change to action, and exploring the message that anxiety is giving us that there's a need for a change. The second step then is to utilize some techniques for action and change. So checking in with what the anxiety is asking us to change, first of all, but then creating a space where we can use some techniques to check in with what that is. So mindfulness, for example, creating a space to think, and then using that time to reframe our thoughts, perhaps using, and I will post a link for this, but using something like the 4 C's technique. And then another part of using some techniques might be to take small steps of behavioural activation. Take those, once you've identified what needs to change, it's taking small steps to change that behaviour. And then finally, the third concept in 3 tips for turning anxiety into action might be approaching a growth mindset. So if we can change from what Carol Dweck calls a growth mindset rather than a fixed mindset being, I can't change, this anxiety is something that's always been with me, I'm a worrier, I'm an anxious person, to something different. So the growth mindset then is facing anxiety, taking the action that fosters change, and then that will give us the resilience because we know that we're doing it, we're taking action. We can then celebrate that success and encourage more action, building more resilience, having that growth. And then along the way, the final bit is to give ourselves that self-compassion. So understanding that change takes time and that we are on a journey to change. I hope that's helpful. Thank you for listening to me today. Have a great Monday and a great week. Bye for now.